Go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I'm your host today, Berto, aka Catherine in Japan. Let's hope we have a good stream. Hello, everyone. My name's Vivian. It's nice to meet you. Hope we have a good stream. You should know my name. I'm Beauty Nova. Let's have a good stream. Twin Rover here. We would be separated, but then we'd be breaking a rule. Welcome to the stream. I dare say you know who I am, Madame Brood. Now then, let's start the stream.
Hello, everyone. The King of the Koopas have arrived. Bowser. And that's Bob.
Oh, hi, everyone. It's your local coffee enthusiast and private eye extraordinaire. Don't really have a name, but you can just call me Detective Pikachu.
Hello, name's Luigi. I'm the brother of the superstar Mario. You already know who I am, King DVD, and I'm ready to bring disruption to the stream. Master Hand and Crazy Hand has joined the stream today. We said hello.
I am Pauline Doyle, and this is Kirby.
Yoshi, that's your turn, dear.
Yoshi.
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 Doyle, Kirby is concerned.
Yoshi.
Sorry.
I'm sorry for that. Yoshi sat on the remote.
Sorry.
Why, hello there. I'm Forrest.
Yoshi!
Yes, and this is Yoshi.
And I thought that Bob was lazy.
No.
Right. We should probably get to our first set of questions. I asked Detective Pikachu, how does it feel being the only one of us to have a successful live-action movie?
Oh,
It feels fantastic. especially since sorry, Luigi. Maybe we'll get you a chance. Maybe not. Who knows?
blame Mario. It was his idea for the movie. I told him, Mario, it's not going to be good. Nope.
You know that at some point us over it with Mario and them we might be getting another movie in the future.
Really?
Might.
Let's hope it's better than the one that was already made about it.
Yeah, back in what, the 90s?
Oh, Bowser, you looked. Oh, I can't believe what they did to you.
Yeah.
What they did to Bowser? What did they do to the Goombas?
Okay, you know what? That's actually a good point, too. What were those Goombas? It looked like... I don't even know.
Abomination of this world.
They look like Amoonguses gone wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Wow!
Oh dear!
Oh dear.
What was that?
It seems we have a disturbance. You need to change your cellular device, my dear.
Oh, no.
But I take it that you enjoyed the fact that your movie was a success?
Why, yes, I did. It's good to be a superstar again. At least, well, at least superstar. Well, barely anyone played my game. But since the movie was pretty much just an adaptation of the game, I think it's good to. I think it's safe to say I'm a superstar now, at least in everyone's eyes again.
Well, technically, Pikachu, people still play Pokemon. I mean, there's a lot of ROM hacks out there, so
Yes, I suppose, but aren't you not supposed to, talk about those ROM hacks, emulators, whatever they were?
Wow,
Is that really accurate? Nintendo's really strict with that stuff.
well, you know how the fans are.
I hear wrong hacks.
Oh,
Oh
dear.
no, that's Master Hand's trigger.
Right, we should probably go to the next question, shall we?
He has period.
Wait, what?
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 Excuse me?
I don't believe Master Hand has that, Yoshi.
I'm just a floating hand. Same with my brother.
Jerk off! Jerk off!
What? Next,
Yoshi,
please,
watch
let's just get to the
your
question.
The zombie!
Oh dear.
Right.
Well, I actually got the questions actually to Detective Pikachu. So I heard that you have a rival known as Detective Squirtle. Do you know of him?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Apparently people are saying that you have some sort of rival. It was either a Squirtle or an Eevee.
Sweetie. That's
Oh.
wrong. It was a blue-colored Pikachu.
What? There's no such thing as a blue-colored Pikachu. No, actually, there is a poster and there was flyers in the movie. There was a Detective Eevee. Well, there is a Detective Eevee.
And me with my private eye skills, I didn't see a thing about a Detective Eevee or Detective Squirtle. And I think the thing you're referring to about that blue Pikachu, I think that's a myth.
Yeah, the blue Pikachu's unless you spray paint the Pikachu.
If you do that, you need to be sent to jail. Like, seriously. That's cruel. Why would you do that?
What if it was a slightly yellower Pikachu and it's fine because that's a shiny.
I was about to say that's a shiny.
Exactly. If it was a slightly, you're fine. It's just.
What? What is it? Bob was asking, how rare are these shinies in your universe?
Extremely. Like,
Mm.
I think throughout all my detective work, I've only seen one, and it was in a photo. So I don't even know if it was like photoshopped or what.
I explain the rarity of a shiny. A shiny Pokemon has a 1 out of 4,228 chance of being a shiny by any means. But if you have a magical stone known as a shiny stone, the odds of finding one is cut down by 3. So you will have a 1,000 or 1,000th chance of finding it if you have a shiny stone. But if you have shiny. But if you're not, that means you have a 1 out of 4,000 chance of finding one, even by an Egg-Me.
Ah, thank you, Master Hand. But things don't really work that way in my universe. We don't really do that. We don't really do that much battling and breeding. So, seeing a shiny naturally over here, it's they may as well be considered a mythical Pokemon themselves.
True.
Ain't there battling in your world? It's just in some cities it's not allowed. Battling is allowed in your.
I suppose, but definitely not Rhyme City.
Of course, it's a peaceful place.
Well, this is
Sorry.
quite interesting information. I never heard of a Pokemon before, but you're quite adorable for a rabbit mouse, I believe.
I am a mouse, thank you very much, and I appreciate the compliment.
Oh,
Yes.
Good
oh,
to see.
more than
You're
just
welcome.
you. Sorry, Nova's the flirty type.
Good.
What
Let's
can
see.
I say? A girl's gotta have her priorities, and I like what I see.
Good to know.
Lots of
Foxel.
Pokemon.
Yoshi, you have a girlfriend. How
Pokemon.
dare you?
A Pokemon that used to be human.
Good to know. Would you kindly stay 2,500,000 feet away from me?
Not possible during this stream, sweetheart.
Oh
Oh,
dear.
well, we can
Uh,
at least keep it. We can at least put her. We can put her on one end of the table, and you can stay on the other end of the table. How about
Nova, can you stop, please? Sorry. I just like what I like. But I suppose I can ask my question to make things less awkward.
Mhm.
Forrest, how does it feel? How does it feel often being mistaken for a girl?
What? Why do I always get this question? To be completely honest, it doesn't. I'm very quite used to it, and how else am I supposed to like get my outfits? I'm supposed to like just waltz in there and not have anyone just not stare at me. I'm quite used to it, especially when they find out that I am actually a man, they actually are quite surprised.
Right. So you're just like Birdo. You know, like to feel pretty.
Huh? Wait, Forrest is Birdo?
No, not like that.
Whoa.
Oh my.
You see, she's like, you see, what I'm trying to say is, I just lost my train of thought. Sorry, I had a little too much to drink last night.
Fat
Yeah.
ass.
No,
Wow.
not like.
Oh my.
I'm going to drink some 1-Up soda.
Dex, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Something came out from the background and Kirby got hungry.
I'm
Oh.
going to go get some water.
Oh, I'm drinking
Oh,
1-Up soda.
Oh, that's an odd thing. Wait,
Nova,
what are you
What,
doing,
one-
Yoshi?
Nova, just sit over there in the corner and
Oh.
wait till you're asked a question.
Okay, Yoshi, you can send that. That's very nice of you.
Oh.
Sorry about that, guys. Nova is a little bit of a party girl.
I know it is.
Clearly.
It's
Um,
fine.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I believe Yoshi made a picture for Master Head, Crazy Hand, Luigi, and King DDD, I believe.
Oh, wow. This is awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Never knew
Let's
Yoshi
see.
was so good with computers.
You'd be
Wait,
surprised.
how exactly did you make that, Yoshi?
I ate computer and pop egg.
So you
There is
you,
no logic in this, is there?
you literally gave birth to that I don't want to think about that,
I
actually.
don't want to know. I don't want to
Hey,
know.
don't judge my man like that. I like Yoshi the way he is. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm sexy.
Wait,
Wow.
what?
Mm.
Oh my. Berto.
No, I'm not repeating that, Bob. No. Nope.
Oh.
The
So,
things
anyways. Oh, hold on. Wait, is that Kirby I see? Time to bring out the DDD destruction.
No.
probably not a good idea.
Oh no.
Probably not a good
DDD,
idea.
Yoshi just ate your hammer.
If Kirby can't eat my hammer, what makes you think you can?
He just took it from you. He just swallowed it.
Yeah, good luck trying to turn that into an egg. You'll have indigestion for... Well, time to get the mass DDD ready.
Yep, there it is. There's the egg.
And it looks as if you
You-
approved of what Yoshi did.
And I'm gonna take this
So
egg
about
away
this
because it has your
Discord.
hammer.
We do so enjoy this discord that's happening amongst us.
No weapons allowed in no weapons allowed around here. It is uncivilized. You bird-like
go.
penguin thing.
You know what?
Ouch, bro.
That's it. Hold on, where's that? I have it around here somewhere. I have something that makes me go buff.
All right,
Yep.
that's the steroids I'm hearing so much about.
Well, it seems like you're out of weapons. Yoshi just took it.
You
Uh,
can't eat that. You
Uh,
honestly can't eat that.
Can we please go back to the questions? I think we're going off
Oh.
topic.
Yes, please.
Oh, I feel like at the end of the stream, Yoshi will die because he ate that. All right.
Actually, we have questions.
Diabetes party.
Master Hand, why have me and my sister not gotten invitations yet?
It's been sent in the mail, but I don't know where it is. Maybe a delay. We did
I-
send
You'll
you
be
one.
hearing about this. You'll be
I just-
hearing from our lawyers.
I think
We have the same lawyer.
I do believe Yoshi ate the note.
Sorry.
no. As the detective here, I think I might know what actually happened to them.
Explain.
You see, we've been getting reports on the so-called, what are they, phantom thieves? Something tells me they might have snatched an invitation or two.
Oh, Joker!
Saying that? You're saying that? That little bastard stole our invitations?
No wonder you guys haven't gotten into Smash.
Yeah, seriously.
You will see the wrath of Twin Rover. You will hear from it.
Oh, I thought it was Yoshi who did it, but alright then.
Nah, I've been looking into it. Seems that Joker stole 5 invitations and sent them out to some close friends. And sent 4 out and kept one to himself. And I don't know why he would do that.
Bad.
Kochake, we shall be suing. I agree. We shall.
Well, we did send you an invite. But the thing is, you were supposed to be known as 2 playable characters instead of 1. You know, like the Ice Climber.
We're 2 right now. We're not fused, idiot.
You would act like the Ice Climbers, but when your ultimate comes out, you both become fused.
Blossom.
That's what your that's what your ultimate is.
You know,
do
as
bel-
much as I live for the drama, here we really should be going on topic. So, Bowser, how did it feel briefly working for Phantasma from that one Mario and Luigi spinoff? And ultimately, to the shock of everyone, it was you that betrayed him, not everybody else.
Well, it is good to have a variety, to work with someone to try to take out enemies, but I pretty much betrayed betrayed him because of the fact that I didn't like what he was doing, I mean, the Mushroom Kingdom is technically mine. It's mine.
No!
And
No!
the fact of the matter
Quiet,
is
Yoshi.
is that someone else trying to take that away from me besides Mario and Luigi. Yeah, no, sorry.
It's fine.
Stupid turtle.
I'd rather deal with you guys trying to stop me instead of someone else.
Well, I have to say, as they say, evil never prevails. Sorry.
Tired of
Right.
getting, tired of
Thank
getting,
you for that delicious information.
tired of getting, tired of getting hijacked as the final boss, Mr. King Koopa.
No,
You know what they say. Final bosses are always the best boss and always the hardest boss.
Well, at least they should be most of the time. But I think we
Wait.
should move on.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
They're all
Th-
secret spawns.
this might be very rude to say, but because you're a villain, I'm gonna say this. This what's it called? This was it Bulbasaur ripoff? Basically, just can't seem to get into his how do you say ruling a kingdom.
Well, thank you
Bulbasaur's
for comparing me to one of the most favorite water Pokemon next to Greninja. So thank you for that.
Whoa. Hold on,
Bulbasaur.
hold on.
Pokemon.
Bulbasaur is a grass type, and your insult is stupid. You should have said, at least I'm not a rejected shiny Blastoise.
I was
Be
about to,
nice.
I was about to say, and even then, Bulbasaur is more
Well,
frog-like
I'm
than
barely
turtle-like.
learning. Well, I mean, I'm not really sure about Pokemon. I mean, I don't even know much of the series. I'm sorry for that, but then again, as I said, evil never prospers.
Oh, I got a juicy question. Hey, Pauline, is it true that you slid back into Mario's DM? Is that what that whole song was about? You and him hitting it on the side, especially that little lyric, especially that little
Chicka
lyric,
power.
especially that little lyric in the song that says, "I'll be your one-up girl."
No, of course not. No. I see Mario as more of a friend anyway. Even Cody agrees.
Are you one up now? Are you one
The
up
thing is, Kirby does not know jack shit about the After Dark stuff. Kirby just stays at home, sleep, and eat everything. Even though I did steal all the food of my kingdom. Good times. But
Sorry.
still,
Cody, what's wrong with you?
Nova, like
what
I
do you
said,
say to me, you pink pop
is all
ball?
about the
That's
drama.
Be nice.
Yoshi, no, this is not your battle.
Sorry about that, everyone. Nova is all about the drama. I can't
Well,
exactly
that-
control her.
It's chicken.
Oh.
Big chicken.
That's a going buff. Alright, where is it?
We're looking on time.
Oh, your mallet or whatever that thing is, or Pico.
No, it's not my mallet. Ah, this little thing right here. Time to go punch TDD.
No weapons allowed.
It's not a weapon. I'm using my muscles.
Oh, no roughhousing either. Don't you see the sign?
Bowser, how are we looking on time?
Let me look.
My word.
25 minutes.
Okay, good. We still have plenty of time.
Mm-hmm.
I must say, for a foul, you really are having are really just annoying.
What'd you say?
You're I referred to you as the actual name for a bird, a fowl, which technically would another term for also that how much you fail.
I'm gonna put your life down first, then Kirby's, and then Master. What was that? Nothing.
You know, I really don't care what species of bird he is. Just as long as he takes my number, because after seeing those muscles, I think I'm interested in you.
You know what? I think I might actually have I think I might actually have a rather interesting query. This one is for Kirby. Everyone seems to think that you're some kind of lunatic and that you destroyed King Dedede's army for fun. What do you say to that?
Kirby says that he's just doing it to protect Dreamland. Is all he does.
That's always what I saw it as well. I seriously don't know where everyone gets this lunatic shtick from.
Mac-
Maybe they're just maybe they're just seeing a mystery where there isn't.
Bob said that maybe it's because people don't really fully understand Kirby's point of view.
I can actually say something because Masahan has told me these before.
Let me explain. The reason is because they think Kirby is a lunatic is because DDD, at first he was bad because he stole the food of Dreamland. But, later on down the road, DDD just, want to make his own TV show involving him, make his own water park, stuff about himself, just small things, nothing too evil. And then Kirby comes around and ruins it for him because, he's a hero. And another thing is, Kirby is a child. You should remember, Kirby's still a child. But the thing is, we all know that King Dedede does care about his subjects and everything. It is shown in a few times that he will even risk his own life against even greater evil to protect his kingdom.
I think it might be.
Yeah, you know that it.
I think it might.
I have a question for Kirby.
Whoa, calm down. Detective Pikachu was talking.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Those times that he did help to save the universe, I think it might be the only reason he's even allowed here. The same thing with Bowser.
Well, I mean, that is true. Bowser, even though he did eat Mario and Luigi, now to remind me, sorry, is when this virus came around and tried to destroy the entire Mushroom Kingdom and everything, but Bowser had to fight it by himself. Well, not by himself, really. Because Mario and Luigi also fought against the virus inside Bowser.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you could say it was a inside story.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how to feel about that joke. That was very poor.
How dare.
But I do like the reference.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that game is just ultimate vor fantasy.
No, it's not.
yeah,
It's actually quite good.
Oh dear. Please, let's not have fetishes involved.
I'd rather you do not.
I'm just being real.
Please. Stop.
Sorry about that.
Stop it.
That
Where's
Nova was out of
Daisy?
control.
If you're going to say you're being honest, I think you're being just a little too honest.
sorry, but that does actually lead to the next question.
Hmm.
Hey, Kirby, there's been a long-standing rumor about you and Meta Knight for quite some time, so why don't you set the record straight? Are you and Meta Knight the same species?
Kirby says that he's not quite sure, but it could be possible.
Oh, I could actually answer this one because they are the same species. It's actually confirmed by Sakurai himself. Meta Knight without his mask is literally just Kirby, but black and with yellow eyes. No joke. That's what Meta Knight is. It's actually shown what Meta Knight looks like without his mask. And if you were to use the copy ability on Meta Knight in Smash Bros., Kirby just gets his mask, and he's pretty much the same. So, yes, they are the same species. But some people theorize that Meta Knight might be Kirby's dad.
Are you?
Again, it's just a theory, though.
A game theory.
I
Thanks
mean,
for watching.
Speaking of that, I've actually heard that apparently Kirby is in what he called an amoeba, which has, basically is formed that how his powers are. Well, those creatures can basically devour very amounts of, what was it? I'm sorry, I'm not very into this. I just know I heard it somewhere.
I get what you mean, but both of those might be good mysteries for me to look into. Who are Kirby's parents, and what is Kirby, for that matter? I might just have to look into that.
Parrots?
Wait, you don't know what a... Did you even have a parrot, Yoshi?
Yoshi doesn't exactly like to talk about that, and that's something both of us agreed not to talk about when we got together.
Actually, it's the Grand Chief of Yoshi Island.
Me? Huh? What?
No, your father's the Grand Chief.
Didn't expect that, did you?
You never
Well,
know.
that's quite a surprise.
Isn't,
Uh,
isn't there also a... Isn't
When the
there also
When the Grand Chief was around, he was the one that was taking care of Mario, which then inspired him to have his own child, which was Yoshi. That's why you and Mario are pretty much close and close, because you guys are technically brothers. Well, somewhat brothers.
I was about to
Unlike
say...
Luigi and Mario.
I was about to say, wasn't the chief the one who found Mario and Luigi?
Papa?
Yes, actually.
Hmm.
Yes,
to
the
know.
Grand Chief was the one that found Mario and Luigi, and was inspired him to have his own child, which was little Yoshi Jr. or this Yoshi right here.
Ah, the current Yoshi. Makes sense.
Yes.
Papa? Oh.
Well, that's one mystery solved.
Aw, Yoshi, it's okay. You just got him a little emotional.
Wait, I miss him too, Yoshi. I miss him.
Papa.
No, come here. I'm gonna give you a hug.
Oh.
Okay, that is adorable. I'll take a sip to that. Good coffee.
My goodness. Wait, why? Wait, is that your 10th cup, or am I just dreaming?
15th actually.
15?
Oh dear.
Good grief.
Don't worry,
Oh,
it's
I
not.
can explain that one.
Don't worry, it's not a
His
problem.
his anatomy is different than ours, so he can intake much more caffeine than our bodies can.
I literally,
Science time with Master Hand. You see, an electric Pokemon needs more energy or adrenaline in their body in order to keep their electro up and running. Basically, their electricity. They can consume 100, almost 1,000 times more caffeine than an average human in one day.
Textbook answer. And
I
yeah,
just
that's
had that.
Yoshi, wait, don't lick that coffee. No, the Yoshi.
wait. What is he? Hey, it's my coffee. Hey. Oh dear.
Oh
dear.
no.
Oh, no. I don't know.
Oh no.
Oh darn it! I better go get him.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
I'll go help you get him. Yoshi, get back here!
My coffee.
You do
That's
know
okay.
there's a coffee maker literally right next to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think it might be a problem.
What?
Your
No,
coffee
just-
problem.
Yeah, just my coffee problem. You know what? I think I'm gonna have a coffee to deal with it.
Okay.
Oh, so you're like Bruce Wayne, except addicted to coffee.
I'm Bruce Wayne, but without the brooding.
Okay, I'm back. Yoshi, you okay?
Maybe next time. Maybe next time.
I dare say we should go to the next question now. I'll ask a question.
Yeah.
I guess I'll ask
Oh.
a question to our good old detective here.
Alright.
I guess my question to you is very simple. Detective Pikachu, or whatever your previous name was. Now, I guess the easiest way to answer this question is, how would you feel knowing how vicious the fans can be if you ended up getting an invitation to Smash Brothers, knowing the fans may call you a clone?
I don't know if I'd even be allowed in there. It's like honestly, I honestly may as well just get the Pikachu that's in there, a replica of my hat, and call it a palette swap.
That's
If they
That's
really
fair. They already gave
they
one
actually
of
are
them
planning.
change.
They are actually planning to. We are actually planning to do that. Actually, to give the Pikachu in the battle the Detective Pikachu.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yoshi, stop with the jitters.
Bob wanted to know if Detective Pikachu is a boy or a girl because you know that they in your guys' universe you guys are a species, not really go by gender.
Well, if you were if you had a keen eye, you could just look at my tail and say, "Oh, it's a boy."
I can actually explain this one to those who aren't educated. Male Pikachus have a flat tail at the end, while female Pikachus have a heart-shaped tail.
Indeedy.
Huh, so sexual dimorphism at play. Huh.
Rather abstruse sexual dimorphism, but yes.
Well, here's actually an
Interesting.
interesting fact. Here's an interesting fact. There are two species of Nidoran, Nidoran male and Nidoran female, and they both have their own separate evolution line. Nidorano, Nidorana, Nidoking, Nidoqueen. That is pretty much it. They're both classified as the same species, but they have very different appearances. But they are known as the same species, since they're both Nidoran.
Mm-hmm.
I must say, Master Han, even for a minor character for a game, you know a lot.
What?
He's literally meant to be watching over every single Smash character, so he's
Mm-hmm.
gotta have some info. He's gotta have some info under his belt.
Mm-hmm.
No. Well, I mean, the reason I say minor is because he only shows up in boss fights and for, well, being the announcer, of course.
You know, he did.
You do know the reason that you're all in Smash Bros. Was because of me and my brother, right?
Yes, but, well, I'm not in it. I mean, perhaps one day.
Maybe, but you know that's gonna be a. We're gonna try to put you in because you know nowadays people don't like the trends, or those who look male or female and not male. It's complicated, even though it's 2020, and I fully accept it. Same with my brother. Everyone else does.
Yes, I mean-
usually the fans decide on who gets in by a vote.
Ye-
Actually, a lot of people do. Some people do
Well-
vote for you, Forrest.
And second
Well-
of all, we already have 3 characters in the game that's already a part of that community. Isabel goes both ways, Corin goes both ways, and Violet goes both ways.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes, but I will have to. I have to say this just for people who are watching. But I myself am just effeminate. I just like the outfits, and I do actually like to be a bit, flamboyant. But that's just me. I still refer to myself as a male. There's no trans. I'm not trying to change my gender in any way. Just so anyone can be clear.
And that's
Not
all
to
good.
mention, not to mention, you're also straight, which is a rarity.
Of course I am. I mean,
So, and it's all good
You're
on your
like
part.
Indeed. Anyway, I actually do have a question for Detective Pikachu, and this one might be interesting. So, have you heard the rumors about the antimatter or the Dynamax Pokemon known as Eternatus? If you have, what's your opinion on them?
But that giant that giant
Yeah.
that giant skeletal space dragon over in the Gallery?
Yes, Eternatus.
I have no idea what is up with that thing, and quite frankly, it scares me.
Actually, did you know that people are calling Eternatus the Dragon of Antimatter because it has the ability to destroy anything in its path, no problem, and it uses the power of Dynamax energy, which is somewhat of an illusion, almost like Zoroark, but on a higher scale. It's almost just as strong as Garatina's Reverse World.
I was about to say I thought Giratina was the master of antimatter. Maybe Eternatus just uses it. And yes, that's the one thing I do know about the Galar region is that the Dynamax phenomenon, they don't actually grow big. Apparently, it's just like you said, an illusion. They just get really powerful, and it looks like they just get giant. I don't know
A
why
very
that
powerful
happens.
illusion, yes.
I don't know why that happens, but I guess that's. Well, I might as well just make this my catchphrase. I guess that's just a mystery for another day.
well,
Exactly.
may I cut in on this actually?
Go right
I have
ahead.
to say, I have to say is that about this whole antimatter thing is how would I say this? It's actually, I mean, that sort of ability is interesting. In fact, I'm just gonna say this as I've learned from myself as being a fighter is that sometimes sometimes you may think you've seen everything in a battle, then you realize, well, there's someone else who else is a little bit powerful than you expect.
Hmm. Yeah, there is something interesting about antimatter. Antimatter is just the opposite of normal matter, which has its own formula, positive and negative. The
Is it like
opposite of
as like a
that
black
is the
hole
same.
or Oh, I'm
No.
sorry.
A black hole is not like that. A black hole is a count of a dying star, if I'm fully correct.
A star
That's how
that.
black.
Well,
That.
star.
Sorry. Here, hold on. Let me shut him up a bit. There you go.
Oh, alright. The thing about antimatter, it's the same as normal matter. Why is it antimatter? Is it because we don't know much about it? That is a true mystery that many people still haven't solved to this day.
Some people still say antimatter doesn't even exist. Well, antimatter slash dark matter. I know
Well,
it's a thing. I know it's a thing in some of our universes. See, in,
oh my! There's an
Oh!
interference.
I do believe we have some interference, Pauline.
Oh, okay. But yes, indeed, it does exist in our world, in some of our world.
I'm gonna have, we're gonna have to BRB really quickly.
Alright, Balda. So, no. That's a nice little scientific discussion. I actually do have a question for our good old Nova here. Nova?
Yes. What is it you need?
Alright, my question. Alright, here's a question that's rather interesting. What was your reaction when you faced the new champion before he became the champion of your region?
I was actually surprised at how good they were.
Yep. So surprised that you actually told them a secret that you kept hidden from a lot of people.
Let's just say when you battle with people, you tend to get closer through battling. It's a little hard to explain.
Basically, the intensity of the battle made it where you revealed your secret to them. But they don't judge you unless they actually respect you.
Well, as a fighter myself, I actually experienced something with similar qualities of, when engaging in battle. Not exact, but similar. I mean, as they say, sometimes you may have to surprise your opponent.
Right. No, it was after the battle that she revealed that. But still. It's still rather interesting.
Of course.
As someone living in a city where battling is outlawed, I really don't get the fascination. But as long as no one gets seriously hurt, or if they do, they get the proper care, proper care, proper care, then, well, it's fine, I suppose.
Yeah. Wait, weren't you in a battle, though? Against a Charizard? You almost got
Please.
destroyed?
Please don't bring that up. I don't like to remember those times.
Hey, at least you got saved by a Gyarados.
Sissy, sissy, sissy.
Oh my goodness, he's still with that coffee.
Get that coffee out of his hands and get it back over here.
Give me that.
He ate the cup, remember?
Then how does he? Why does he have another one?
You do not want to know.
What happened to your... Oh no, I'm gonna have to buy you another coffee machine.
Wait, what?
Oh, he ate the coffee machine.
Oh no! Oh,
Yummy, 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 yummy.
why me?
Don't worry, I got. Oh, I got this. There we go. I have magical snapping fingers.
Uh,
Snappy, 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 snappy.
I don't need an infinity gauntlet to snap with these fingers.
I guess if a certain blue hedgehog was here, I suppose you could say you had magic hands.
But
Uh, uh,
Oh yes, yes, that.
that,
I was wanted to meet him.
that,
Maybe
that,
perhaps one day.
that useless power up that for some reason he still keeps around.
Which one?
the thing about Sonic, I should explain something. Sonic broke into Smash originally. He wasn't supposed to be in Smash, but we had to roll with it because Sega fans just wanted to experience how we portray Sonic.
Actually, I can fill in that gap. I've studied this story a lot. You see, what actually happened was Nintendo asked Sega. Initially, they said no, and then last minute, as the game was set to be released, Sega called them, changed their minds, and then gave them permission. That's why Sonic appears to be last minute in the story, because he actually is.
Because he is legitimately last minute. Exactly.
I guess you could say if he was here, he would just say, better be last for, better be, best for last. I suppose he would say.
I'm pretty sure the joke that everyone made as soon as he showed up, thanks to his really annoying taunt. I'm pretty sure the joke everyone made was "You're too slow."
Oh yes, I've heard of that. Let me see if I can imitate him, perhaps.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, you should be good.
Yeah, remember.
You're too slow. No, not that.
Good. No.
You're fine.
I tried.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm not that good, but perhaps maybe one day he'll teach me.
Detective here.
One day.
I was wondering what your opinions are as far as this weird anomaly. It's not uncommon for animals of any kind to change their coats or even appearances during certain times of the year. Just look at all species of foxes. But what is your theory as to why the species of jinxes change from black colored to purple colored in their habitats?
I actually don't know.
Actually, there is actually a reason for that. Why Jinx changed from purple to black. It's because
I know the obvious reason, but I don't want to say it.
Well, okay, for the reason for not to be sued is blackbait. But actually a scientific reason in the Pokemon world is because you all know the rumor, black absorbs more heat, right?
Of course.
When Jinx is in more cold areas, they become more darker. But when they're in lighter areas, they are more visible, cool color.
I think that's actually a scientifically proved fact. Black does absorb more heat, and and lighter colors and white reflect everything off. So maybe it could be.
Yeah, even though she's an ice type, she does have a limit to how much cold she can have in her body.
Like most living creatures do.
Not to mention, if I'm not mistaken, isn't she also part psychic?
Yes, she is.
Indeed.
I'm sorry.
Oh dear.
I'm surprised that caffeine hasn't run through his system already.
It's a Yoshi. They're often quite unpredictable. Not saying that's all species. I'm just pointing out this one's particularly unpredictable.
Yoshi, why did you lay a bunch of eggs?
I'm
That's my man. He likes laying eggs.
I am afraid to ask what's within.
Let me see. Let me see. It turns out they're jars of coffee. Okay.
What kind of Okay.
I guess all the coffee in the system flushed out in the eggs.
And it came out in what is this? I don't even.
Think of him like the Mario version of a Pokemon, but except without, the abuse of violence.
Hmm.
Right.
I suppose so.
How are we looking on time, Bowser?
Good thing I just got back. 56 minutes.
Okay, I think that's good enough. We usually only go for an hour anyway.
Oh,
so
wait, I just remembered. There was no questions for me or Yoshi. But, alas, it's really time. Perhaps next time.
Possibly.
Alright, so we'll sign off one by one. Here we go. This is Birdo, aka Catherine, signing off. Vivian here, signing off.
Nova here, signing off.
Twin Rover here, signing off. Martin Rude, signing off.
This is Bowser, King of the Koopas, signing off. And that's Bob. And he's signing off.
Detective Pikachu, out to go solve another mystery. Signing off.
Luigi, signing off.
King DDD, signing off for some DDD destruction. Buster Hand and Crazy Hands signing off.
This is Polly, Booyah Booyah, and Kirby signing off.
Yoshi, I think I'll do it for you since you're in caffeine. This is, I guess this is Forrest signing off. And Yoshi.
Yoshi, sign